Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. Today, I'm diving into something that's super fundamental in Java programming, the traditional for loop. Whether you're just starting out or brushing up on your skills, I've got you covered. Alright, so what exactly is a for loop? Simply put, a for loop allows you to run a block of code multiple times automatically. This is super handy when you know exactly how many times you need to execute a statement. It's a fundamental concept that you'll use over and over again in your coding journey. Here's the basic syntax for initialization, condition, update. Let's break this down. First, we have the initialization. This is where you declare and initialize your loop control variable. For example, you might start with int I = 0. Next is the condition. This is a Boolean expression that's checked before every iteration of the loop. As long as this condition is true, the loop will continue running. Typically, it looks something like I, 10. This means the loop will run as long as I is less than 10. Finally, we have the update statement. This is executed after each iteration of the loop. Most commonly, you'll see I++, which increments the control variable by 1. This ensures that the loop progresses and eventually terminates. Okay, let's see it in action with a simple example. For int I = 0, I5, I++, system out println I. In this example, the loop will print 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice how it starts from 0 and goes up to but does not include 5. For loops are incredibly versatile. You can use them for summing numbers, iterating over arrays, and much more. Just remember to keep an eye on your loop control variable and condition to avoid infinite loops. An infinite loop can crash your program or make it unresponsive. One more thing before we wrap up: nested for loops. Yes, you can place one for loop inside another. It's super useful for working with multi-dimensional arrays or complex data structures. For example, you might use nested loops to iterate over a 2D array. Here's a quick example. For int I = 0, I, 3, I++. For int j = 0, j, 3, j++. System out.println I plus y plus j. In this case, you'll get a grid of I and j values ranging from 0 to 2. This is particularly useful for tasks like matrix operations or generating combinations. That's it for today's quick guide on the traditional for loop in Java. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more programming tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy coding. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep experimenting with for loops in your projects.